YouTube, for the sake of consistency and because I miss you guys and I want to give you an update, we're getting an unedited, raw YouTube video this week because we have a lot of important things to talk about. And I also wanted to give you guys more of like kind of a look into my life that's like outside of gaming as well. And I thought that some of these like sit down talks would be kind of fun. But today I just wanted to talk about the stress. The stress. So we just had our charity stream for the Children's Miracle Network, and it went better than I could have ever imagined. It's just crazy because we, like as a community, threw it together so quickly. And at first we were just planning a tournament that we weren't going to have like a charity thing. We like just weren't planning to have a charity event, but the community and the mods, and I want to give everyone so much credit because this was not just me planning it. It was so many people behind the scenes like making it work. So our mods, Soggy Nostrils and Buckeye Fan, they helped so much with like organizing it, thinking of ideas, getting people together, and like we whipped this thing together so quickly, and we ended up raising $7,600 for the children, for the kids, FTK. But it's just like crazy. So it was an amazing stream. It was so wholesome, so cool. We raised so much money, and one of the things I wanted to touch on this video was that in 2021, through gaming and streaming, we as a community were able to raise almost $10,000 for charity. And I told everyone that my goal was to raise $20,000 this year for charity. I wanted to double it. And we had this stream, I think on like the 13th of January, maybe the 12th. I don't know. It was like very early on in the month, and we're already at $7,600. So my goal is still $20,000, but we've almost raised as much as we raised last year in total in the first like 13 days of the month. It's just crazy. You guys are just so generous, and it's like so cool what we can do when we get like all of our communities together and like we do something for a cause. So that was first things first. I wanted to talk about that and like just let YouTube know of the goals that we have. Like that's like my main goal for streaming. Like hitting partner would be cool, and like growing, like getting more followers and increasing my engagement and like getting more subs, like all of that would be cool. But my main like goal is to give back to charity and do it more and just get more like creative in the way we do it and like give back to charities that touch people's hearts. So that's like main goal of 2022. Have I been saying the right years? I hope I've been saying the right years. I'm still getting 2021 mixed up, but let me just clarify. 2021, we raised almost $10,000. 2022, the goal is to raise $20,000, and we've already raised $7,600. Okay, I think that's clear. But oh my goodness, guys, the stress before the charity stream was like not because of the charity stream, but as you guys know, I built this new PC, and if you didn't know that, you could watch it's like 2 videos ago, we built a PC and we made a YouTube video. And so like every time you make an upgrade to your stream, you should be like, you always think that it's gonna like solve a problem, but for some reason it always creates like 10 more problems, and you're like, I just poured all this money into my stream and now I have all these problems. So for whatever reason, if you guys didn't know, my stream setup is I usually game off of my like actual PC, and then I stream off of a gaming laptop. And the gaming laptop has like really good specs, but it just has its like cons. Like, for example, I ran out of like USB hubs and can't connect any more dongles to it to make it more USB. But right before the charity stream, like that day, my Ethernet kept going out in my laptop. And like while I was working, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a problem if I can't get this Ethernet to work because I have the charity stream. Still won't connect to the Ethernet. It's so weird. Like, it's such a weird problem to have. I spent like hours trying to fix it, but I still need to fix it, and I might just bring it in because it is like a really nice laptop. It's expensive. It should connect to the internet. But I couldn't figure it out before the charity stream. So I took with the help of Buckeye, one of my mods, we changed my 2 PC setup to a single PC setup, but it's like way more complicated than it sounds because my Go XLR, which is like the thing that brings in all the sound, was connected to like both setups. So I had to like rewire everything and change all the settings, make new Streamlabs. Like, if you're a streamer, you understand the struggle. Like, I basically set up a whole new stream setup from scratch from, oh, 1 second. Okay, we're back to it. Sorry, Holden called. But right before the charity stream, I basically set up a whole new stream setup. And it was so stressful because like I went live for a second, and like if you really want to, you could go back and find the VOD, but like my audio was all messed up. I literally felt like I was like, it was my first day streaming because there was just like, there's so many things to it. Like, once you have like your stream set up and it's like good and moving and fine and you don't touch it, like you sometimes forget about these like struggles that it takes to set it up correctly. So I basically set up a whole new stream setup. I was like, oh my God, Zolly's being crazy. Come here. She's being crazy. Set up a whole new stream setup before I was like 30 minutes late to the charity stream. What? Oh, she wants, oh my gosh. She wants this. This is mine, but you can have it. She loves to eat my leftover chunks. Okay, you can have it. So I was like 30 minutes late, and then I was like freaking out, and Buckeye like helped so that everyone like started without me for the charity stream, which was like great. It was like so cool to see things like still progress without like me like having to do it, if that makes sense. So I was like so freaked out because I wasn't streaming and I'm like late to my own charity stream due to the circumstances. And then like we're just setting all of this up, and like Buckeye's going into like the Discords and like updating everyone like, oh, Zoe's like fixing this, like start the tournament, blah blah blah. And then he was like, Zoe, you want to know what's cool? Like to me, and I'm like yelling and I'm frustrated. He's like, we've already raised $700. And I was like, before I even started stream, like the community and the streamers that were participating in it were doing so well within that like first like 20-30 minutes that I was late. It was just like so cool to like just be a part of that. So I got my setup like kind of okay, and it's like, and I just like don't love it the way it looks right now, and that's like the update. I just need to fix my stuff now. I'm thinking about also my old PC. I took out the power supply and the SSD card, and then it needs like a new Windows system. But if I replace all of those things, and I can use that as like a second PC to stream off of. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna run like a single PC, which is like fine to do. But I do miss like the ability to stream from 2 PCs. So that's the update, and that's what I'm coming to you with this week, with this no makeup, unedited YouTube video. So I hope you guys like it. I want to stay consistent, so even though I didn't even tell you guys why I'm like this, I was like super sick on Tuesday and Wednesday. I must have got like a stomach bug or like food poisoning or something, but I wasn't able to stream Tuesday or Wednesday, and I wasn't able to make like any content to like hand in to Majin, who helps me with my video edits. But I really want to grow this platform this year, because I love being able to go back and watch the videos no matter like what it is. So with that in mind, if you guys will like, comment, and subscribe, that would be great. We're gonna try to get to, I just want to get to 1,000 subscribers. Like, that would be cool. So I love you guys. Next week's YouTube video, hopefully it's next week or it'll be the following week, but we're gonna do a recap on the girls event. I didn't want to touch too much on it, but it's so cool. We did the event at Ignite. I can't wait to show you guys like that content. It was surreal. I just felt like in my element. But that's to come. That's just a little sneak peek. So I love you guys. I'll see you next week.